23SS Rockwood Roo here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a Sapphire Edition, which leads me into the fact that there's a lot of options and upgrades on this unit that are not standard equipment. Not every single 23SS you see is going to look like this. Not every single one we carry is going to look like this. At the very least, we're probably going to have things with different fabrics and different cabinets, and I'll touch on that when we get inside. The Rockwood and the Roo are the #1 lightweight and the #1 selling hybrid out there, period. There's a lot of reasons for it. That's why I put these videos together. They are the highest appointed lightweight on the market, meaning they have the most equipment and the highest grade equipment. Stuff like their power awning. A lot of brands have a power awning, but here's what I encourage you to do. Ask the fella that you're shopping with to run the awning for you, and watch how fast this moves. You see how quickly it moves both in and out? That's because they use higher grade motors in Rockwood's appliances. They're going to move faster, last longer, absorb less stress, and work better. Notice too that Rockwoods come with a full LED light strip mounted at the base of their power awning, and this power awning is an upgrade on a Roo. This is not standard. The Sapphire Edition that we're looking at right here, it's a primarily cosmetic package. It includes a few handy things. The frameless windows here, they just look cool, man. These things look great, but they do hide the window seal underneath the window pane. That's also what's given us the, I call it the vanilla ice cream cone skin package here. We've got the vanilla skin with the milk chocolate skirt here, and the you know, dark chocolate drizzle you know, trim and whatnot, and it looks great. They've got the bed ends color matched to this now so that everything looks great. Your bed end material itself has a 5-year warranty on it, and they're not the only ones on the market with that. And that's the thing. You'll find some manufacturers that have some of the features I'm showing you here. I don't know of anybody that has all this stuff. The locks for the bed ends, they're down here where you can actually reach them. Most manufacturers make you reach way up high. I'm tall. That's not a problem for me. But most people are not my height. That is a problem. By the way, this one comes in 4,560 pounds dry weight, as this one is built and equipped. So most of them are going to come in pretty darn close. A very important feature is the full slide out awning topper that we have added here. This is added from the factory level, meaning what's nice is if you're going to get options, get them from the factory. The reason I say that is they buy in huge bulk, so they get a discount. We buy in huge bulk, so we get a discount. And you sure don't pay full retail at Haylett's, so you're getting a discount. However, you want to add that thing aftermarket, you're going to pay the full price, and something like that could easily run $900 to $1,200 depending on size and equipment required. Construction on a Rockwood is unparalleled in lightweight divisions. That's one of the reasons they last longer, and they've developed such a strong name. A lot of lightweights, hybrids, you can walk up and they have a nice laminated sidewall. You can really just pound on it. It's nice and solid. What I encourage you to do now is walk up to the side of the slide out and do the same thing. The Rockwood is all fully laminated. Not just the sidewalls, but the sides of the slide. The floor, the roof, the front and rear walls, every single darn thing on this is fully vacuum laminated. And I stress the word vacuum because there's vacuum lamination and pinch rolling. Vacuum lamination holds up better, it's stronger, it lasts longer. There's nothing necessarily wrong with pinch rolling. This is just better. If you give us a call, I'll have more time to dig into that and explain further. Notice that your bed ends are all pre-attached. There's no like strapping this down or hooking it, and there's no straps or poles or anything underneath. Everything is self-supporting. If you feel around in here, this cable that I'm holding onto, this is what's actually holding this up, and it's tied directly into the frame. It has a 1,050 pound rating or something silly like that. You're never going to overload it. This is designed for an indoor-outdoor TV setup. It looks like we have included the television with this one. And you see the entire swing arm and everything mounts off the wall, or rather removes off with the TV on the bracket, comes out here. So you can make it face any direction you want, so it's good for like tailgating and whatnot. Also, your full-size grilling station here. The grill tends to be an option on the Roo models that we almost always add in there. I say almost because about the time I promise that, I'm going to miss one and get myself in trouble. Now what's cool with the Rockwood is they give you an extra long grill rail here because they come with their own little work table. So you can have your grill on this side, a little platter sitting on an elevated table over here, so that when you're done flipping your burgers, you got a place to set your tongs. Or vice versa if you're right or left-handed, it doesn't matter. Notice that this door is held open with a handy little gas strut, conveniently and very well hidden at the bottom there. They do that so this door doesn't swing open and smack your awning. you crack that awning in a lateral fashion and you're going to break it. It's designed to absorb impact from the top down, not from the side. If you see those awning arms go like that and back, you're done. You need a new, you just wrecked your hardware. So I told you how different ones that we carry could look differently. So what we're looking at here, this is called the Metropolitan Interior. That's the fabrics that we're looking at. The hickory woodwork, which is the lighter as opposed to the like rich red dark finish of a cherry, with wood tone flooring as opposed to stone print. All of these things can change. The only thing that won't change is the color of the wall panels. So one set of pictures on a 233S compared to the next could be drastically different. Let's just start right here and start working our way around because I have a lot to cover. All LED lights, and what's nice is at the time of this filming they went back to the almost classic style A, B, and A and B type light system here. I love that. That's kind of what I grew up camping with, and that just, I don't know, it just called right back to me. Anytime you see a power ceiling fan in a Rockwood, like the one here in the living room is an extra that we added as an option. Again, not present on every 233S. Anytime you see a power ceiling vent fan, if you peek back here, you can sort of see those fins back there. Any power vent fan in a Rockwood has a roof vent cover built right into it. That way you can leave it open in the rain and whatnot. Notice that you, not only do you have central AC in a 23-foot hybrid, which is pretty much unheard of, but it's also double ducted. You'll always see 2 sets of air ducts to give you twice the airflow and efficiency. It'll get down to temp faster and maintain it more easily. This is a big super slide. The kitchen or galley and sofa here is all one slide. This is a jackknife sofa that can fold open for mostly just a kid, if that's what you're going to do here. I want to point out the surprising amount of countertop space that is here. And the way you can tell is these stovetop covers are all the same size. So look at all the extra room that you have behind it. You have like a good 12 to 18 inches, maybe we'll say split the difference, say 15 inches of space back there that you get to play with. All of your cabinet doors, not just your upper doors, not your lower doors, they're going to all be this nicer hardwood styling. And you can just wail on that and nothing's ever going to happen to it, because these things are going to get some heavy use over time, and that's how kids use them. Kids don't carefully shut the door because they don't understand the money that you have invested in this. No, they're going to grab it and fling it, and that's what it's made to absorb. It's made to put up with abuse like that. I mentioned how everything's fully laminated. I mean everything. This is a truly zero flex walk-on monster of a roof. This thing is overbuilt as compared to anything else in its class, with very, very few exceptions, guys. Your dinette here can fold down into a 7-foot bed because it is the King U dinette. Now notice too that your dining table's freestanding. It's elliptical. You can fold it down like a coffee table. You can take it outside to put it between a couple lounge chairs. Use it like a picnic table. Use it like extra kitchen island prep space. Use it for anything you want, really. I mean, it's very, ideal in that it can be used in multiple different fashions. And again, you're going to see more cabinetry and better quality woodworking and craftsmanship just about everywhere in this entire coach. The refrigerator even is better. This is a 7 cubic fridge, not a 6. The retro style handles kind of give it away. That's the easy way to tell. The 7 cubic foots have that retro handle, which actually, if you have arthritis, this is easier to use. Nothing necessarily bad about other RV handles, but you have to push with your thumb and then pull with your hand, and some people struggle with that. These, you just pull one finger just like that. We've also added the hardwood inserts on here, but again, that's an option not present on every single model. This storage space back here is worth its weight in gold. First of all, to demonstrate how large this is for you, I left the spare tire cover in here to show you that it still has extra room on each side. So you've got a double-size hanging wardrobe closet here with a big overhead spot for random hats and gloves and anything you can imagine putting up there. Now back here in the rear bunk, I like to point out they actually include a second entertainment station because the primary is next to the front bed. So you can have a rear nighttime bed versus a front nighttime bed. Or if it's rainy and you're just stuck inside all day, let the kids throw a little DVD player or something back here and it'll keep them out of your hair and you're going to get some rest and relaxation because isn't that the point? More wardrobe storage type space. This is also a good pantry or linen space here for the bathroom since we're right across from that. And they open up every little square inch of storage they possibly can. That is also accessible from the outside. That's the white little blob you see hidden back there. Both of your bunk mats are heated. That's what these little plugs are for. There's a little heating element you plug in here, and that is why they leave a power outlet near the beds. That outlet, though, is also good for charging phones or, you know, if the kids are wanting to play a game on the phone or something at night. Bathroom here, I like to point out they did include shower wall paneling. All this stuff I'm pointing out, it's the reason why this might be $1 or $2 more than something else in its class. It's also the reason it's significantly better than many other things in its class. Again, not just a power vent fan, the big power vent fan with a roof cover built right onto it from the factory. That means they're guaranteeing their craftsmanship. They're guaranteeing their work. And, you know, if for some reason that fails, it's on their dime, not on yours. Not to mention, now it's 50, 60 extra bucks. You don't have to spend aftermarket for a roof rain cover. So they have both a power vent as well as a skylight. Most manufacturers will just shove the vent over the shower to cheat. It doesn't give you as much light. It just doesn't work as well. And they put a huge honking sink in here you can actually wash your hands in. You see how much room there is in that. Moving forward, just give you a nice view from the you know, rear bedroom here. I forgot to mention the flush glass top counter here. This is also maximizing our total counter space, as does the fitted sink cover that we're looking at right there. Moving forward, I've pretty much touched on all the key features so far. I will take a moment here to point out the entertainment center. We saw how the TV can swing inside or outside. Here's where it mounts indoors. Now, I want to point out they're including an HDMI cable with their all-in-one DVD CD stereo system. This is, you know, 20 to 40 bucks depending on what store or Amazon retailer you can find it from. Most manufacturers won't give you this. The stereo they're using is probably capable, but they're not spending the $20 to include the cable. Now, not only did they give you the cable, but they wired it through the cabinet. If you want to get this thing aftermarket, that's not going to happen. You're going to have an ugly cable dangling around your brand new hybrid camper, and that's dumb. Well, you didn't spend that kind of money to have cables laying everywhere. Another thing, their upgraded stereo they're using here, not only is it Bluetooth, DVD, CD, everything, but the IRV technologies here, you can download the IRV app. I think it's called IRV 33 or 66. Either will work. And you can turn your phone into a Bluetooth wireless remote control for your stereo. And how cool is that? Notice the cool little charging center they got going on here too. You've got a 12 volt like cigarette lighter plug for car chargers, as well as a pair of USB plugs right there. You can leave your phone charging right here. You can sit outside under your awning next to your picnic table and never miss a call, never miss a beat. Keep your phone charging, listen to whatever music you want. This is a monster model, guys. We sell a lot of these. Give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haywood RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping. Have some fun.